Okay, guys, so today we'll be talking about plagiarism. Can anybody tell me, first of all, open your videos? I will not teach if you don't open your videos. There are only 35 people. Can everybody open their videos? Prachi, okay. Okay, guys. So today I'll be talking. Sarthak Dingra has raised his hand. Mom,
गुड इवनिंग मैम।
yes.
मैम जो आपने डे 5 को पढ़ाया था उसकी रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं डली। आप एक बार शॉर्ट में बता दोगे
डे
क्या
5
पढ़ाया था?
को क्या पढ़ाया था यार? डे 5
ड्राफ्टिंग
इज
के बाद अगले वाला लेक्चर,
ड्राफ्टिंग ड्राफ्टिंग कब
ड्राफ्ट
पढ़ा?
लेसन के अगला लेक्चर जो था आपका डे 5 को, वो वाला।
एक सेकेंड। डे 5 से पहले वाला लेक्चर क्या था?
ड्राफ्ट का ही था मैम।
एससीओ वाला बोल रहे हो क्या?
यस मैम।
अच्छा। ब्रीफ। यार मैंने आई गेस पीपीटी होगी एससीओ वाली। दे उसमें पीपीटी मैंने डाला होगा। आई गेस द टीम हैज अपलोडेड द पीपीटी। देखो एससीओ वाले में बेसिक। वन सेकेंड। Okay, yeah. SEO वाले में ना PPT I have uploaded it. So basically, I was talking about how you can make your content basically उसको विजिबल कैसे कर सकते हैं हम लाइक इन अगर जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल आप आर्टिकल लिख रहे हो. सो हाउ वुड एनी पर्सन नो अबाउट योर आर्टिकल एंड हाउ वुड यू ब्रिंग इट टू द प्लेटफॉर्म. तो देर आई जस्ट ब्रीफ में अगर मैं बोलूँ ना तो आई जस्ट टॉक्ड अबाउट द कीवर्ड्स द हैशटैग्स जो आप यूज कर सकते हो एज अ लॉयर. आप कोई लीगल आर्टिकल लीगल रिसर्च पेपर कुछ भी डालते हो तो यू शुड यूज द रेलेवेंट हैशटैग्स द रेलेवेंट कीवर्ड्स दैट विल हेल्प यू इन योर पर्टिकुलर नीश. ठीक है. देन आई टॉक्ड अबाउट लिंक्डइन नेटवर्किंग कि लिंक्डइन पे आप कैसे उसको कैसे लिंक्डइन पे डाल सकते हो. तो आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट हाउ डू यू प्रमोट योर आर्टिकल राइटिंग एंड ऑल. तो प्रॉपर पोस्ट जब आप अपलोड करते हो तो उसमें भी पर्टिकुलर कीवर्ड्स होने चाहिए, पर्टिकुलर हैशटैग्स होने चाहिए. दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज अगर आप ऐसे ही नॉर्मली लिख दो कि दिस इज द आर्टिकल दैट हैव बीन पब्लिश्ड सो उसका कोई पॉइंट नहीं होगा बिकॉज देन if you put the proper hashtags and keywords which talk about your particular niche, then people will know कि अच्छा without reading the whole paper they can know that okay this is what the paper is about. जैसे अब आप पेपर में भी हम abstract लिखते हैं तो we put that keyword section, right? So that keywords tell the any person who's reading the paper कि किस बारे में है. तो एससीओ में बेसिकली यही था कि कीवर्ड्स इंपॉर्टेंट है, हैशटैग्स इंपॉर्टेंट है और आप कैसे उसको गूगल पे कैसे आपको स्मार्ट सर्च करना है उसके बारे में बात हुआ था कि हाउ टू यूज अ प्रॉपर कीवर्ड्स एंड इवन जो एससीओ है बेसिकली सर्च इंजन. एससीओ इज सर्च इंजन ऑप्टिमाइजेशन. तो दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? तो उसके बारे में बात हुआ था. इज इट क्लियर सार्थक?
यस मैम, ओवरव्यू हैज बीन क्लियर, थैंक यू सो मच।
ओके. just give me 1 second. हेलो. हाँ पर ना मैं अपना वो क्लास ले रही हूँ ना, बोलो. Okay, guys. So today we'll be talking about plagiarism. So can anybody know or tell me what do you mean by plagiarism? What is the meaning of plagiarism? Yes, yes. Using someone else's content in a work without their consent. Yes. Anyone else? कि सब लोग सेम
Yes,
एज अबव करना है. Yes, Prachi.
yes, it's the practice or process of taking someone else's word or idea and pretending as if it's our own.
Yes, yes. So basically, it's like stealing, yes, copying work of someone else without giving credit. Definitely, Aparna. So, see, plagiarism is basically stealing others' idea. So the thing is, if you cite, अगर आप कोई भी जैसे I told you कि जितना ज़्यादा cite करोगे, with that would be more helpful for to reduce your plagiarism, right? Now, in an article, in a research paper, any legal writing that you do, द मेन थिंग इज कि अगर आप किसी का काम ले रहे हो, इफ यू आर टेकिंग somebody else's work, the least that you can do is to give them credit for that, right? So the thing is, वो आप कैसे करोगे? वो आप करोगे footnotes के थ्रू, वो आप करोगे citations के थ्रू, वो आप करोगे referencing के थ्रू. Okay, these are the things that you can do, but you cannot pretend uh, you cannot pretend that that's your own original work, right? Because किसी ने इतनी मेहनत से they have written it on their own. So the least that you could do is, if you're taking anybody else's work, if you are using it as a reference in your paper, in your research paper, in your article or whatever, the important thing here is to just cite them, to just give them the credit that okay, this is their work and it is not your own original work. Okay, so as per my slide, yeah, so here I've just said that plagiarism is the wrongful appropriation and stealing and publication of another author's language, thought, ideas, or expression, and the representation of them as one's own original work. So it's the same thing that you cannot steal any other person's work and call it as your own original work. If you are calling it as your own original work, that will amount to plagiarism. Okay, so if you're taking somebody else's work, तो आपको बताना है कि भाई ये this is their work and you're giving them credit, so then you can give them credit by citing. Okay, then plagiarism is considered academic, yeah, so the thing is, if you do plagiarism, it would be considered as academic dishonesty, fraud, misconduct, cheating, etc. So and if you know, in institutions, it is a very serious offense if you do plagiarism, because a certain amount of plagiarism is okay, but if you like, if there is 60-70% plagiarism and all, then you will have very serious consequences of it. Okay, you cannot copy paste, and if you know, up to even AI detection tools have come. So if you are even writing it through AI, then that will also be detected. Okay, so basically it is stealing someone else's work and passing them as one's own original work. That is prohibited. One should not do it. Okay, plagiarism is totally prohibited. You can like, up thoda bahut plagiarism is okay, but then there is some minimum that I'll talk in the upcoming slides, that there is a proper limit for tolerance of plagiarism also. So you cannot just copy paste any person's work. That is not done. Okay, now so this is just an image depicting plagiarism. Okay, this is the lady here who is working and she has her own original idea, and this guy is trying to steal her own original idea, right? And this is a fish hook. So he's just trying that if he can just take her original idea, but that is not done, and anybody should not do it. It is against it is not a good academic practice to do it, right? Each and every person should like, every person should make their own original work. थोड़ा मेहनत, थोड़ा patience, and more read. Is there any law to punish that person who is doing plagiarism? Yeah, actually, there are a lot of cases where people have gone to court to say that okay, this is my work, that they're stealing the work. Okay, but the thing is, I don't think there's any law to protect it. But in that case, the person has to prove that this is their work. राइट? अब मेरा अगर कोई काम है, देर इज लाइक आई टोल्ड यू आई हैव दिस बुक ऑन फॉल्स केसेस, राइट? फॉल्स केसेस crippling the criminal justice system. And now if somebody else copies my work and doesn't even cite it or doesn't even give the credit, and I get to know about it, then I can take them to court. Definitely I can say that this is if they are, if by mediation, or if if I tell them that this is my work and they remove it, then then that's a different thing. Is IPR somewhere near? IPR, as I mean, what is your question, Aparna? I didn't get it. Yeah, I know IPR is intellectual property rights. As in, what is your question in that?
Is this somewhere related to plagiarism that we have act to protect the intellectual property?
Yeah, we have an act to protect intellectual property, but see, the thing is, in copyright, I mean, in IPR and all, their plagiarism is a little different. Here, that I'm talking about is only legal writing. Here I'm talking about the paper or the research paper. There is, like, for example, in patent, they have a proper law. You cannot copy, like, you cannot have a patent for the same product. Like, I mean, if I have made a product and I have acquired the patent, somebody else cannot do that, because I have the patent for that particular product. That is my product. That is how I have registered. I have got a patent for that. That's a different thing. That will be a totally different thing. This is a different thing. Okay. Yeah, so basically, academic dishonesty should not be tolerated at all. And if you see in universities, people rusticate students who do like plagiarism and all. So the consequence for academic purpose, if you see, would be that a person might be expelled from your college or school and all, if there is some major plagiarism. And like, if you see, there are, normally you will be given 2 to 3 chances to reduce the plagiarism also, right? But then if you do not do it within that given chances, then you will be faced with several legal, normal consequences, and legal also. Okay, so now we'll be talking about how do you avoid plagiarism. So the thing is, see, anything that you write cannot be 100% original, right? So whatever you would copy from any place should be cited properly, should be paraphrased appropriately, should be quoted perfectly, and wherever you are, wherever you can put more references, wherever you can cite materials, that would be good enough. Now, paraphrasing doesn't mean that you can use these sites. There were these things known as spinbot and all that. That is not allowed. That you cannot use. Okay, paraphrasing matlab, like I said, read an article, go through the article, then what is your opinion of the article? Then you can write that article as per your own thinking. Like, what is your opinion of that? Or if you want to, like, for example, you are quoting, like, you took a quote of Bill Gates, and you want to start your paper with that quote, so then that also you have to cite it. And if you cannot cite that quote, what you do is you will put double inverted commas. That becomes a quote. So I will tell you in the upcoming slide. There is this software which detects plagiarism, which is used in almost all the universities. All the universities rely on that particular software, and that is Turnitin. Okay. And Turnitin will have, like, there is an option where you can exclude quotes and exclude bibliography. Okay. So for that, and that also doesn't mean that you will put whole content as double quotes. That you can't do, right? So you have to put, like, whatever appropriate things that you can put as quotes. Now, if you are quoting Bill Gates, or you are putting some other quotes by other influential person, or any, if you're starting your paper with a Mahatma Gandhi quote, or whoever that is, that will be in inverted commas. That becomes as quotes. But so that will not detect plagiarism, because that is copied anyway. Like, quote you can't write on your own, right? Now, if you're quoting some other person, that will be copied only. That you can't change, that you can't paraphrase. So for that, Turnitin has a thing that you will exclude it. So then plagiarism, the percentage will not come on that particular thing that you have quoted. Okay, so basically to avoid you can paraphrase वही हो गया कि first you go through the article, research paper or whatever that you are doing, and then as per that just read it once, twice, thrice till the time you don't understand, and then see what is your opinion on that paper. Okay, but your opinion मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि you are just changing the synonyms and using it. No, when earlier before COVID people used to do that. People used to just for example abstract hai, they'll write the abstract and same abstract that they've copied from another paper and then just change the synonyms. That is also not done. You should not do that. Okay, then then the thing is cite, as I said, cite properly, and referencing is very important, and you should quote also perfectly. Okay, now I'll be telling you what are the reasons for plagiarism. These are basically, देखो, immature writing skill. Immature writing skill मतलब people don't even want to take any effort, right? If there are people who will be like कि okay I want to write, but then they don't want to do any effort. They just want copy paste कर लो कहीं से, like easy work. They don't want to take out time. They don't want to put any effort. For that it will be mature writing skill. Because देखो, writing skill, how will you develop a writing skill? When you put time, when you put effort, तभी आप सीखोगे ना. How will you learn? You will learn through your mistakes. So that is possible only when you take out your time, when you have a good amount of patience, when you बोलते हैं ना कि it comes from within. जब तक आप अंदर से नहीं चाहोगे तब तक कुछ नहीं होगा, राइट? कोई एक, देयर इज दिस कोट दैट माय मदर यूज्ड टू ऑलवेज टेल मी कि अगर एक डोंकी है या हॉर्स है, जो भी है, उसको अगर प्यास लगी है तो हम सिर्फ we can just show him that okay this is the pond or this is the river that you can go and drink the water. We cannot push him that okay you have to drink it like this, right? So I can only guide you as a mentor. I cannot tell you कि नहीं आपको ऐसा ही करना है. I cannot force you for that. वो आपको खुद करना पड़ेगा. Learning is a very important work, and learning, how will you learn, is you will learn through mistakes. You will learn only when you want to learn. अगर आप अंदर से नहीं चाहते हो काम करना तो कोई भगवान भी नीचे आ जाएगा, वो भी नहीं करवा पाएंगे आपसे. Okay, so the here immature writing skill means that the person doesn't want to put any time and effort to learn anything. Then comes time management issues. Now time management issue and fear of failing is interrelated. So the thing is, अब मेरा एक असाइनमेंट है. आई हैव, माई टीचर गिव एन असाइनमेंट and she gave it to me. It's for the deadline is for 1 week. I know that the deadline is for 1 week, but I just want to procrastinate, and I, before one day of the assignment, realized कि okay I have to do the assignment. So this is time management issue. आपको पहले से पता है that you have 1 week, so you know that this is the deadline, so you have to work as per that deadline, right? You can't be like कि अच्छा मेरे पास 1 week है तो चलो chill कर लेते हैं, last day पे कर लेंगे. नहीं, that is where you have to manage your time efficiently. Everybody in the world has 24 hours only, right? But there are people who will outshine. There are people who will score quite well, become a gold medalist, और जो भी चीजें है, तो वो 24 hours कैसे मैनेज करना है वो एक इंसान के हाथ में है. तो दैट यू हैव टू सी. How will you manage your time? If you manage it properly, then there is no reason for plagiarism. आपको copy paste करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है if you can manage your time efficiently. Okay, then comes fear of failing is कि if you can't manage your time, then you have that fear कि oh my god, that okay if I'm not going to submit this assignment carries 20-30 marks, then I'm going to fail. So then we'll copy, we'll plagiarize. That you have to not do. Okay, then comes lack of personal integrity. Why है कि you don't care about yourself. It's like, if you are the thought, why would anybody do plagiarism? The thought एक होता है ना कि what if I'm caught. अगर वो चीज भी नहीं है ना इंसान में, तो वो होता है कि पर्सनल इंटेग्रिटी लाओ थोड़ा सा, है ना? आपके खुद की रेस्पेक्ट भी होनी चाहिए. इफ यू आर कॉट, देन it would become an embarrassment. Maybe you scolded in front of thousands of people, all your classmates. Nobody will like it ना. सबके सामने बेइज्जती कौन किसको पसंद है? Nobody likes it, right? So the reason for plagiarism is that one thing to ye ki every material is very easily available in internet, because nowadays everything is online. Technology has so much, it has the technology has advanced so much, so everything is available online. So people का होता है कि सब कुछ है, but they don't realize that okay, this is a privilege that everything is available online. They consider as कि सब कुछ है, तो okay, let's just copy paste and do it. That's not the right approach. Okay. And the feeling that no one will recognize plagiarism, see, everybody will recognize plagiarism. एक तो जो आप चैट जीपीटी करते हो ना गाइस, तो चैट जीपीटी का जो लैंग्वेज होता है और जो आपका लैंग्वेज होगा उसमें बहुत फर्क होगा. ओके. So if you just chat gpt, and I have seen so many people who do chat gpt, and if you do chat gpt, it will also in the end it will say कि to modify, you can modify it and all that, right? तो वो पूरा कॉपी करके डाल देते हैं, even that part that you can modify it on your own. So like you say, नकल के लिए भी अकल चाहिए होती है, right? So you should know कि क्या आपको कॉपी करना है, और कॉपी अगर कर रहे हो तो साइट कर दो यार. देखो, मैं ये नहीं बोल रही डोंट कॉपी, देयर इज नो, यू कैन नॉट, इवन आई हैव रिटन पेपर्स ना, दैट इज नॉट 100% ओरिजिनल. Definitely I have taken references from places, but then I have cited it properly. It is okay to copy, but it is okay to copy only when you will give the credit for that copying, when you properly cite it, when you properly do references. That is how you can this is a basically what do you say, a substitute for plagiarism, an alternative. कि मैं कॉपी तो कर रही हूँ, कोई बात नहीं, पर मैं साइट कर रही हूँ. तो that person also, whoever's work you are copying, he will also have not have any issue, right? Because you're giving the credit for the work. Okay, so these are the reasons for plagiarism. Now, like I was talking about the plagiarism detection software. So actually there are, one is the Turnitin, which I said that most of the universities use, and one was actually Urkund, Urkund. Actually now it is not used that much, but like in before COVID times, Urkund was also a very famous plagiarism detection software. Okay, so Turnitin is basically a paid software, and it is an anti-plagiarism software, so it will detect, it does detect plagiarism. Okay. तो बेसिकली टर्निटिन जो यूज होता है ना, स्टूडेंट like universities use it for students learning and evaluation. How will we know whether how much percentage of plagiarism is there? How will a teacher know? How will a university know? Is through Turnitin. Now the Turnitin also has a AI generated tool. So when you, if you guys have ever opened got access to Turnitin, so you would see, if you open Turnitin and you submit your paper, so there is like one is, so you'll get the percentage of plagiarism that is there, and another will be the AI generated content. So even if you use ChatGPT, if you use any AI, be it Copilot, Bing, or whatever, everything can be detected. The AI percentage will be shown that this is AI, and mostly I've seen a lot of people, even though they'll have 7% plagiarism, but they'll have 100% AI generated. Okay, so that should be avoided, because AI वही बात है, यूज करो AI को, पर सिर्फ स्ट्रक्चर के लिए, फॉर्मेटिंग के लिए, ग्रामर के लिए, इन सब चीज़ों के लिए यूज कर रहे हो तो सही है, बट नॉट फॉर योर फुल कॉपी पेस्टिंग. Okay, so here, like I was saying before, the similarity checks for plagiarism shall exclude the following: all quoted work, references, bibliography, table of content, preface, acknowledgement, small similarities of minor nature, bibliography. So you have actually in plagiarism, Turnitin, no, there is a option. You can exclude quotes and you can exclude bibliography. This table of the thing is, अगर आपका plagiarism जो percentage आता है ना, उसमें if there is plagiarism in these table of content, preface and acknowledgement, they don't consider that. Any university will not consider that as plagiarism, because वही बात है, you cannot how can you change a table of content, right? Introduction तो introduction ही होगा ना, you can't change that. तो वो तो है, but अगर उसमें भी आता है तो normally universities will not consider that as plagiarism. But if there is plagiarism in your content and all, that should be reduced. Okay, So I was talking about Turnitin. So see, this is Turnitin plagiarism checker. Okay, the thing is, Turnitin ना एक paid software है. Otherwise, I would have showed you कि उसमें कैसे करते हैं. But I have Turnitin Pro actually. Uh, but like that, actually Turnitin Pro is also considered as a part of Turnitin only. But उसमें भी you have different things, like you have an instructor account and you have a student account as well. ठीक है, तो this is how Turnitin, this is the Turnitin plagiarism checker. Now, the last thing that I'll be talking today is about the tolerance. Like I told you, there is a tolerance limit for plagiarism, right? कि कितना percentage allowed होता है. See, that depends from universities to university, depends on colleges and schools जो भी है, depends from each university. कई जगहों पे 20% अलाउड होता है, कई जगहों पे 10% अलाउड होता है. जैसे फॉर मास्टर्स वी हैव आई गेस 15% allowed, 15 10 to 15%. Okay, but I know places where they don't even allow yeah 10 that's what I said, 10 to 15. It depends from college to college also. Like I know for LLB and all, I guess for you guys it's allowed to 20%, right? But not more than 20%. That is not allowed. So दैट इज नॉट अलाउड. एंड सो वही बात है कि यहाँ पे भी जैसे मैंने लिखा है कि द टॉलरेंस लिमिट वेरीज फ्रॉम 10 to 15% टू अ मैक्स ऑफ 30% among various university. And but obviously by UGC it's given below 10%. Now if you want to publish in some UGC Scopus indexed articles, journals, research papers, or you know whatever you want to publish, वो आपको देखना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि जर्नल टू जर्नल उनका प्लेजरिज्म डिफर करेगा कितना परसेंटेज अलाउड है. यूजीसी में मोस्टली जितना मेरे को पता है, मेरी नॉलेज है, यूजीसी इज बिलो 10%. सो यू शुड yes Vishal, yes, the student registration can be cancelled, but वही बोल रही हूँ, देखो सारे यूनिवर्सिटीज का ना अलग होता है. Not all the university follow that. Okay, there are some university which allows 20% also. There are some university which allows 15, 12, 13, but till 15 they allow mostly. ठीक है, तो that depends from university. कई university में वो 10% होता है, कहीं पे I have seen they have 8% also. So that depends from college to college. Okay, but UGC का जो है that is below 10%. So if you want to get, if there are people who want to get their articles or research papers and all published in UGC Scopus Index journals, in UGC Scopus Index journal, like you know whether you want to publish an article, research paper, case study, case law analysis, or any book review, journal review, whatever you want to do, if you are aiming UGC care list or UGC Scopus Index, then your plagiarism needs to be below 10%. Okay, and how will you do that? That you will do by citing more and more. Jitna zyada, and citing matlab with proper format. Like I shared in my previous to previous class, I guess I shared a PDF, a link of a PDF, right, for Blue Book citation. So if you are you know writing a paper or journal, or or writing a paper or article for some journal which is following Blue Book citation, Blue Book footnoting, then the link that I gave you was well sufficient enough to go as per that format. So if you cite as per that format, then you will definitely get little or minimum plagiarism जो होता है वही होगा, उससे ज्यादा नहीं होगा. द थिंग इज, कहीं पे भी आप कुछ भी देखो, आप असाइनमेंट ले लो, डेजिटेशंस ले लो, रिसर्च पेपर ले लो, कुछ भी आप अपने कॉलेज में भी अगर सबमिट करोगे, दे विल फॉलो टर्निटिन ओनली. ओके, सो दे विल फॉलो दैट, and for that anything that you will submit ना, it will be checked by Turnitin for sure. So वहाँ पे जो लिमिट है वो आपका कॉलेज का आपका देखना पड़ेगा what is the limit, but the maximum limit goes to 20%. 20% से ज़्यादा कहीं अलाउड नहीं है, not even a single place where more than 20% is allowed. So that is the tolerance limit for plagiarism. So the basic यहाँ पे जो चीज़ है वो ये है कि you should know कितना कॉपी करना है, और जितना कॉपी कर रहे हो उसका क्रेडिट दो, उसको साइट करो, उसको प्रॉपर फुटनोट्स में डालो, उसको प्रॉपर रेफरेंसिंग करो. Okay, if you are not doing that, that might cause serious consequences. So you should avoid taking things that you cannot give credit for. If you can give credit, then copy it. If you cannot give credit, then do not take that person's work. Right? If you are, see, you have to understand, it takes a lot of time to write a paper, it takes a lot of time to write an article, research paper, a book, a dissertation, anything that you write takes a very it will take quite a long amount of time. As a beginner it will take a very long amount of time, but even not as a beginner, if you see, mehnat to hai, right? You're investing so much time, you're putting so much effort to write it. So it will not be even your moral right? आपका moral ethics भी आपको बोलेगा कि you should not take somebody else's work if you cannot give credit to them. So that is for today. So today we basically learned what do you mean by plagiarism, and how do you avoid plagiarism, right? And what are the software that is used to detect plagiarism, and how, what is the tolerance limit for plagiarism, and how can you avoid plagiarism. These are the things that we learned today. Is there any questions on this for today? Vresh.
No, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Vresha has raised her hand. If I'm pronouncing it right, is it Versha or Varsha? I don't know. But you have raised your hand.
Yes, ma'am. It's Varsha.
Okay, sorry. Yes.
It's okay. Ma'am, I have a question. If a student wants to check plagiarism, if he write a article
Yes.
or any paper, so how is there any app or tools in which the student can check their plagiarism?
Like I said, no, Turnitin is there. So any college, whichever college, like people, obviously, in any college now, you will have access to Turnitin. If you have not got access till now, you can go to the library and like ask them. Mostly library people give you access for Turnitin. And if they are not giving, ऐसे कभी कभार एक ये होता है कि they might not give you ID passwords, but they might ask you कि you send your work. Okay, like if you send your work to the library or any like there might be some person appointed for Turnitin or something, so you can give your work to them and they will they will put it in the software, and the percentage whatever will be generated, that would be shared to you. So you can go and ask your library or the administrative block and all. There might be some administrative person in your particular college, so you can ask them, because Turnitin is the only app, only paid tool which gives you 100% guaranteed, like this is the plagiarism. Because see, you have a lot of other thing also, but those are not free wale jo hote hain. Jaise there are a lot of duplicate checker and all that, but that is not right. I mean, that doesn't give you a proper like it's not a right tool for it. Because अगर आप ऐसे डालोगे ना, तो it will show you 0% plagiarism or this percent, but वो सही नहीं होता है. That's not right. Because Turnitin is a paid software, so it gives you a proper percentage जो है. So you can ask the library person or you can ask the administrator, but you will get it for sure, क्योंकि सारे colleges को देना चाहिए.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Is there any free tools for detecting plagiarism apart from Turnitin? Yeah, see, like I told you, there are a lot of free tools, but you can't really trust on free tools, because वही बात है कि for plagiarism and all, Turnitin is the best thing. अगर आप डुप्ली चेकर और इन सब जो भी, अगर आप if you just Google ना, you'll get a lot of sites. If you just Google free plagiarism online checker or something, you get a lot of sites, but you can't really trust on them, because they are not really trustworthy. As you know, if you put the, अगर अपना content वगैरह डालोगे ना, तो mostly it will show you 10%, 0%, 20%, or 15%. It doesn't show you more than that. So I don't really trust them. तो as of my knowledge, तो ऐसे कोई free tools नहीं है. Dupli checker is also paid. यार देखो, आई ट्राइड डुप्ली चेकर ट्वाइस when I was in my law school. Okay, at that time it showed me 15% plagiarism, and that time I didn't know about legal writing, like in my first year. Then when I checked it, I got it checked through Turnitin. It was 40%. Okay, so I don't really trust on Dupli Checker because जो वो दिखाता है वो नहीं होता है. I know Dupli Checker is also paid, but वो दिक्कत है थोड़ा because see the Turnitin का क्या है यार, Turnitin is used by all the universities, right? It's a that's why if you see students don't have access to Turnitin mostly, ऐसे one on one access नहीं होता है आप लोगों के पास, वो चीज़ मुश्किल है. बट ये रहता है कि डेफिनेटली Turnitin is one of the software that is all over the universities, colleges, everywhere it is used. So that's why you prefer Turnitin more than any other site, right? ऐसे तो कितने और भी sites होंगे जो paid होंगे, but they'll give you the plagiarism percentage and all, but can't really trust on them. Okay, any more questions, guys? If you have for this session or the previous sessions that I have taken, कोई डाउट है किसी चीज का, बता दो. Is everything clear? Shall I start asking questions then?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so no questions you have. So then
Yes, ma'am.
give me an answer of what is the meaning of SEO? What do you mean by search engine optimization? How can we download textbooks for free? Textbook, as in you're talking about legal textbook, or like what particular textbook? See, there are a lot of PDF will be available. A lot of PDF will be available in like if you just Google, you get a lot of textbooks. So you can get from Telegram also. You'll have a lot of yeah, for research. So why do you need textbook for research? You have so much online things. Like you can definitely books and all जो हैं वो तो you can get a lot of PDFs through Telegram and you can get a lot of other like Google पे भी अगर आप देखोगे तो मिल जाएगा ऐसे तो. But for research and all, like I said, na, use the sites that I told you. Use researchgate.net, use Shodh Ganga, use the what you say, the journal. If you just type NLU journals or normal journals, or just Google for Scopus Index journal, they give you a list. Just go, just see which is your area of like which area are you writing on. So go in that particular journal. There you will see a lot of articles. And like for research, you can definitely go for these researchgate.net, or normal, just search for the topic. You'll get a lot of content. You don't need textbooks for research. Website improve for lawyers. सार्थक, what is your, I mean, आप question पूछ रहे हो, क्या बोल रहे हो? For drafting memorials we need textbook. यार पता है, द थिंग इज फ्री में ना मुश्किल है, बट वही बात है कि यू विल गेट इट थ्रू टेलीग्राम ओनली. PDFs एंड ऑल आर अवेलेबल इन टेलीग्राम. आई हैव टेकन अ लॉट ऑफ PDFs of book through Telegram, and otherwise you see you can get it on Google and all that. You have to search थोड़ा सा अच्छे से, तो you might get it, but you won't get it for all the books. कई बुक्स जैसे अब जैसे गाइड्स बुक्स जो होती है ना, उसका नहीं मिलता है. जैसे ये व्हाट इज दैट, यूजीसी नेट के जो गाइड्स होते हैं या नॉर्मल गाइड्स होंगे ना, तो वो नहीं होगा. मूट कोर्ट के बारे में क्या जानना है महक? व्हाट डू यू वांट टू नो अबाउट मूट कोर्ट? यार टेलीग्राम में यार that I have to search. I'll let you know tomorrow maybe, because it was in my law school. Now it's been 5 years for that, so I have to search कि कौन सा था. That I will let you know because it's been time now. But I'll just search my Telegram and I'll let you know उसमें क्या है. Okay. Use PDF Coffee on Google. Yeah, you can use that also. Vishal is saying. How to draft a memorial. Yeah, ये तो इंटरेस्टिंग है। देखो, मेमोरियल तो ऑब्वियसली द बेसिक इज योर प्रॉब्लम। अगर आपको अपना रिसर्च प्रॉब्लम अच्छे से पता है, इफ यू नो that which all provisions would be applicable in your research problem, if you are if you're very well confident with the concept, and you are ki how are you going to solve that research problem, then it is very easy for you to draft a memorial. And मेमोरियल में ऑब्वियसली सी दे आपका वही है, यू देयर इज अ फॉर साइड, देयर इज एन अगेंस्ट साइड, राइट? तो प्रॉपर आपको उसका पूरा फॉर्मेट और सब कुछ दिया होता है. Like if you're asking me for the format and all, even in Google and all, there are so many memorial samples and stuff that you can search for. But I don't know how to make you explain more about how do you draft a memorial. See, drafting a memorial is it will depend on a research problem. अगर आपको research problem पता है तो आपका drafting easy हो जाएगा. But अगर आप you're confused with it, then it's difficult, because you in the memorial drafting, the provisions and all are very important there. राइट, कि आपका क्या फॉर एंड अगेंस्ट है, आपको क्या बोलना है, व्हाट विल बी योर आर्ग्यूमेंट्स, व्हाट विल बी द पेटिशनर आर्ग्यूमेंट, व्हाट विल बी द डिफेंडर्स आर्ग्यूमेंट, दैट ऑल इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Yeah, take Vishal's advice. He's a very good, knows everything. Go for NLU memorial, Amity School memorial, he's saying. So you can try that also. There are a lot of samples actually in Google, so you can go for that. Any more questions, guys? For today's class और previous class, और कुछ आपको पूछना है? So let me know. That's it. अच्छा. Okay then. Should I call it a day? Or do you have any question? Somebody raising hand? No. Okay then, guys, we'll meet tomorrow. Right, tomorrow will be the last class that I'll be taking. So for this course. So tomorrow will be the last. So we'll meet tomorrow. And I hope that you have learned good amount of I hope that I could give you good knowledge about it. And I hope that might if there is any mistakes, or if there is any suggestions for me, kindly let me know. Okay, Vishal, thank you so much. Yes, thank you, Meera. Thank you, Aparna.
4 கிளாஸா மேம்?
Yes.
கோர்ஸ் 4 கிளாஸுங்களா? உங்களது 4 கிளாஸ்?
என்னது?
கோர்ஸ் 4 கிளாஸுங்களா இல்ல நான் உங்களது 4 கிளாஸ்?
இல்ல, இந்த கோர்ஸ்க்கு கிளாஸ் நாளைக்கு.
கோர்ஸ்க்கு 4 கிளாஸ்டா?
Yes, actually the 3-week course, but then I told like a lot of people were saying that இது ரொம்ப பெரிய கோர்ஸா இருக்கு, to reduce it, so then I reduced it. So tomorrow will be the last class for this.
மேம் அது பாருங்க மேடம், இது சப்ஜெக்ட் சொல்ற மாதிரி பிளான் பண்ணீங்களா ப்ளீஸ்?
Subject like BNS and the Mari you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, that I'll talk with the team, but not in this month to konjo problem, but maybe next month or sometime others I'll let you know.
Please ma'am.
Yes, sure. कल मैं क्लास इसलिए क्योंकि देयर आर लॉट ऑफ पीपल हु आर सेइंग दैट द कोर्स इज वेरी वास्ट एंड ऑल, सो उसको छोटा करने के लिए, बिकॉज सी वही है, लीगल राइटिंग में आई हैव लाइक मेड यू पीपल अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट द मोस्ट बेसिक थिंग्स, और जो इम्पोर्टेंट है ना वो सब तो आई हैव मेड यू पीपल अंडरस्टैंड दैट, राइट? तो इसको फिर खींचने का कोई पॉइंट नहीं लग रहा था, तो इसीलिए देन आई हैव रिड्यूस्ड इट, एंड देयर आर लॉट ऑफ पीपल सेइंग दैट दे हैव एग्जाम्स आल्सो एंड ऑल. So for that I have reduced it. But see, I am always available via LinkedIn and YouTube and email ID and all. So any questions that you guys have, कि अगर जैसे कोर्स खत्म हो गया उसके बाद भी अगर आपको कुछ चीज़ पूछनी है, कुछ चीज़ you want to ask you want to have some doubts and all, that you can definitely contact me via LinkedIn, via